Hi everyone. Today we'll learn about Section 20 of Hindu Marriage Act, which speaks about contents and verification of petitions under the Hindu Marriage Act. Under the Hindu Marriage Act, every petition filed before a court must follow certain basic rules. These rules are explained under Section 20, that is, contents and verification of petitions. Let us understand this in a simple way. First, facts must be clearly stated. That is, every petition must clearly mention the facts on which the relief is based. This means the petitioner must explain what happened, when it happened, and why they are approaching the court. The facts should be written as clearly as possible depending on the nature of the case. For example, if a husband files a petition for divorce on the ground of cruelty, he must clearly mention what kind of cruelty was faced, specific incidents, dates or time period of such cruelty. He cannot simply say, "My spouse was cruel." The cruelty can be mental or physical. The petition must specify which type. For example, continuous verbal abuse using insulting language in front of family members, or false allegation of illicit relationship made to relatives or colleagues, or forcing the spouse to separate from parents without justification. These are just some of the examples, and it can be much more. In Samar Ghosh versus Jaya Ghosh in 2007, the Supreme Court stressed that allegations like cruelty must be supported by specific facts and conduct and not vague statements. There should be a statement that there is no collusion. Except in cases filed under Section 11, which covers void marriages, every petition must clearly state that there is no collusion between the husband and wife. Collusion means both parties secretly agreeing to deceive the court, filing a false case only to get a divorce easily. The law requires this statement to ensure that the court is not misled. For example, if both spouses agree to falsely accuse each other just to get a divorce, this is collusion. The court must be told that the petition is filed honestly and independently. In Savitri Pandey versus Premchandra Pandey in 2002, the Supreme Court observed that courts must be cautious to ensure that divorce petitions are not the result of collusion or misuse of law. Next is verification of the petition. Every petition must be verified just like a civil plaint. This means the petitioner or any other legally competent person must sign and confirm that the facts mentioned are true, they are based on personal knowledge or legal belief. This verification is done in the same manner as required under civil procedure law. For example, at the end of the petition, the petitioner signs a verification stating which paragraphs are true to personal knowledge, which are based on legal advice or records. Next is statements can be used as evidence. The law also allows the court to refer to the statements in the petition. Treat them as evidence during the hearing. This means false statements can seriously affect the case. In case law N.G. Dastane versus S. Dastane in 1975, the Supreme Court highlighted the importance of pleadings and verified statements as they form the foundation of evidence in matrimonial disputes. In conclusion, to summarize this, a petition must clearly state the facts, it must declare that there is no collusion, it must be properly verified, and the statements can later be used as evidence. These rules ensure honesty, transparency, and fairness in matrimonial proceedings. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope the explanation was useful. Thank you for watching.